afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Nick Granger, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his primary pitch is that two-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot.
At the plate, number 23, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Let it fly right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Well, that's not the result he wanted when he dug in there, but I think he went to school a little bit. I expected him to have a better at bat.
Digging in, Juan Ibarra.
Second baseman, Juan Ibarra.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Rick Wolf. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Rick Wolf.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's right there. And a rather easy first out. Digging in to try it again. Number 23. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set with the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Mora rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, that's one of those bats he'll look back on with satisfaction when it's all said and done. It's always nice to show the scouts that you can blast a double and drive in runs at this level, but to do it with 2 outs is even better. Shows the scouts that you have the mental toughness to step up in big situations.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Morris Montag. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Wolf has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. Striding in once again, number 23. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Here we go.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
Here you go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Mora is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another chance. James Branham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon. Let's go.
1-1. Here it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Pineda. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Number 23. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Settling in now, Gerald Cuellar, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. The underhanded flip, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Here now our final line score. First,
Begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long. Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their road to the show.
welcome back to the Major League Baseball. With the 11th pick of the 3rd round, the Colorado Rockies select the second baseman from the West region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. Men, it is their first game as a professional.
Coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chet McManus gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball.
Ready for another chance? Number 24 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get the double-A base.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs. Ready for another shot now. Brian Chen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Stands in right, out of play.
Oh, big dog, get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Liriano.
Hit to third. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no